Kyle Edmund blew an excellent chance to break into the world's top 20 when he was handed a clay court schooling in his first appearance in a final on the ATP Tour. The British number 1 was beaten 6-2 6-2 in the championship match of the Grand Prix Hassan II in Marrakesh by Spain's Pablo Andujar, who is coming back from a succession of elbow problems. Edmund could have edged inside the 20 mark but appeared somewhat overwhelmed by the opportunity, although the consolation for an otherwise strong week is that he moves to a career-best number 23 in the rankings. Little went right for him in any regard, with his serve far too frail and his patterns of play too predictable for a seasoned campaigner who was once at 32 in the world. Andujar was not quite the dream draw that he appeared, despite his current lowly ranking of 355. An accomplished clay courter, he missed all but 2 events last season due to elbow surgery and has been on the comeback trail, winning his last 9 matches prior to this one. Moreover, he is something of a Morocco specialist, having won this tournament twice before, albeit when it was staged in Casablanca rather than Marrakesh. Nonetheless, at this level he was certainly an opponent you would settle for in your first main ATP Tour final. Before he knew it, Edmund was 3-0 down with 2 breaks of serve against him. Much of his game flows from his serve and it was not functioning as it should. Barely 50% of his first deliveries going and not proving especially effective when they did. He broke back for 3-1 to get a foothold in the match, only to be broken himself for a third time. Andujar's game was solid and consistent but hardly terrifying. The end of the set offered a chance to regroup but, being moved around by a more experienced opponent, he was unable to properly line up his forehand weapon. Neither did the serve show any improvement when he was broken at the start of the second. Only when it got to 1-4 did he start to show the kind of form that took him all the way to the Australian Open semi-final in January. Although it was a case of too little too late, he got a break back only to get broken yet again, and could not claw his way back when he had 2 break points when Andujar served for it at 5-2. Edmund said afterwards, "Obviously not the best day for me but congratulations to Pablo. It's his 3rd time winning. Pablo and his team have done a great job and deserve the win. For me it was a good tournament. My first final, my 5th semi, so it was good to get in the final this week. It was a great experience for me, always learning, continuing to build up my game and stuff. Not the result I wanted but nevertheless a good week for me." Edmund now moves on to Monte Carlo, where he faces lucky loser Andreas Seppi in the first round on Tuesday after the withdrawal of scheduled opponent Alex Strelgopolov.